it's time for your national forecast for your Wednesday, September 17th. We're going west to east with this one, but starting out with some visuals in the east as we head to New Brunswick. A couple of vessels on the water on what looks like a pretty enjoyable day. The Maritime's enjoying yet more nice conditions. And meanwhile, Mackie the Corgi going for a dip on the other side of the country. You gotta love it. Now let's start out there in the west, as we mentioned, where the beautiful weather still on tap in terms of the sunny skies and Vancouver's high of 21. Also feeling that more summer-like vibe into Alberta as well, where we do see all that sunshine and temperatures in the mid-20s. Now for British Columbia, we do have a couple atmospheric rivers on the way. Now earlier on, more northern and central coastal areas getting hit with that rainfall, but it does look like we could see some of that moisture in more southern areas a bit deeper into the forecast. So through this weekend, there's a look at where that rain is expected. You can see some of that pushing into the southern parts of the coast, but of course the heavier amounts more so into areas like Bella Bella and further north. But here's that changing pattern that could be steering a little more moisture into southern areas as we look a bit deeper beyond the weekend, and even some blues, some higher elevation snowfall as we approach fall, which does begin on Monday, the fall equinox. And for Vancouver, we're going to be seeing a temperature below the 20-degree mark. For areas like Kelowna, Sunday into Monday, that's when we start to see much more moderate temperatures compared to what we've been seeing. Now, a little bit of unsettled weather in parts of southern Saskatchewan, southern Manitoba for today, and even more as we look ahead into tomorrow and late week. Here's the 7-day forecast for Winnipeg, looking quite active, with Sunday maybe being particularly rainy. And for Edmonton, we're going to do a lot better job in this part of the prairies hanging on to our nice temperatures, although Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, things do seem to moderate just a little bit. Now, the most significant area of active weather in the country today is this chance of severe thunderstorms from parts of northern Ontario, stretching through Quebec into Labrador. So we'll look along this cold front into the afternoon and evening for some of those severe storms to maybe spark up. We're also looking at quite a bit of moisture pushing through Labrador and ultimately into the rest of Atlantic Canada later in the week. But one part of the country still enjoying beautiful conditions. Southern Ontario into the nation's capital region, you can see sunshine. And for today, temperatures for London pushing the 30-degree mark, and maybe looking at some getting right back into that 30-degree range for our Thursday. But take a look at the temperature drop. Toronto, as an example, Thursday into Friday will shave off about 8 degrees, and then heading into the weekend, well below the 20-degree mark. So just a little reminder that autumn is approaching at the beginning of next week. Meanwhile, for Atlantic Canada, we're still seeing the Maritimes getting to enjoy what's been a rather enjoyable week weather-wise, with all of this sunshine and warm temperatures. Even Newfoundland doing pretty good with temperatures for our Wednesday today. But take a look here as we get a bit deeper into the week. For our Thursday afternoon, cloud cover increasing for the Maritimes, and for Nova Scotia, looks like it could be a little bit of an active day. Now, much like we've seen for the rest of the country, these more summer-like temperatures look to be replaced in the coming days with much cooler conditions. And for Halifax, a high of 16 degrees by Saturday with sunny skies.